Okay, I'm in my yard right now, so I want to show you what I have here. So it's busting at the seams right now. So I also got this here. All this is full. HMS we got last night. 2 heavy rotors or drums. This is just tin. But anyways, brake shoes. There's a couple rotors there, and they got this bar here. Pretty heavy steel. Okay, so pretty good load. Just want to see these things. Oh yeah, the rivets are actually, they're just pressed in there. Oh, I think I'm gonna try. I think I unscrew this, the rivets could pop out. We'll see. Let me just get my tools ready. Let me try. Let me get the right tools stand by. Not sure how it releases what. Screwdriver. Oh, wow, that was dramatic. I wonder if you got that on video. Using all my force to get it off. Oh, that's impressive. I think there's still a little bit of steel on here. It's outer rim, but stainless. See, problem is it's pressed in there pretty good. If I had maybe another tool or something. I don't want to pound too much because it's a holiday today, so I think I might be able to get it out. Because it's in just kind of in the groove. Okay, well, yeah, it's coming out. Coming out right here already. stripped. Oh, this is cast aluminum right here. These two. That's where the emblem was. Let's come off. That's probably, that's cast aluminum. This stuff here. Cast aluminum. This thing here. Clip will have to come off. See how I'm rolling the tool, rolling it, breaking the rivets right out. Well, that's a bonus. Let's start getting our buckets ready. Okay. It's got holes, but only 2 holes. That's why I start putting more holes in the buckets, because they're holding too much water. This one's broken. Okay, stainless. Let's do cast aluminum. Just throw it in here for now. Okay, so you've seen it stripped. So that's not too bad. I guess there's always a way, right? When I saw one end was sticking in there, I figured, yeah, it's possible. It's all steel. Okay, you've seen it stripped. It's done. Board here I'm taking out. Nice. The gold corner chip. A couple of crystal oscillators there. With copper spoils. Okay, throw over here for now. So I just want to take a few things out of here. Really nothing else that I want. A little bit of a piece of wire I can fish out. So this will, I'll probably sell this, well I will sell this the way it is. The rest can go into shred. It's too big. Maybe. Oh, okay, I'm okay. I grabbed these off already. There was 4 of those. They were right here, aluminum. So if you get old fridge, just double check. You just never know. For another printer, I might just throw in directly. No, there's really nothing in these things. They're so cheap. Just the ones that are a little heavier. I had something else I could throw in. I think this thing here. Got a coffee pot or machine. Okay. Okay. Keep moving on here. I'm gonna try to what I'm gonna do is I got a lot of smalls here. I'm gonna kind of lay them here across these 2 items here, or this and the hot water tank probably, and then put stuff on top. Just trying to get my aisles a little clearer. If you look over here, I mean, this stuff's taking over everything. See, I want to show you this dishwasher here. No, not dishwasher, it's like I think it's a wash machine. Look at this beauty. Stainless steel drum, super heavy duty. I'll do a video on that one when I take it apart. It's old school heavy duty. think it's a washing machine. Yeah, washing machine. This thing is so heavy. Actually, the caging is HMS right there. See that caging? Might be able to throw that in heavy metal, maybe. We'll see. So it'll be interesting to take it apart. That's that furnace I found. There's lots of wire and so on. Little motors here, wire. You could take stuff like this off if you wanted. Sometimes burners are cast, but that one I don't think so. Just depends on how much time you have, right? I'll take the motor out, this transformer, the wire, this thing for sure. I'm not sure about this. Unless I pipe wrench it and maybe find the screw it and pipe it off, maybe I will. They're in a dirty aluminum. Here's all those sinks I got yesterday. I'm gonna pick up. Super happy with that. I was wondering, I haven't had a call for 2 weeks. I put an ad in there for 2 weeks, not a call. And she was telling me that she called 2 other scrappers and they wouldn't come out and pick it up. She called another guy back, said, no, I don't go to Vancouver. But he advertises Vancouver. But these guys on Craigslist, they want big money. They want $200-300 loads. Well, it's not going to happen. You know, that load's probably worth, to me, I'd say $50 for sure, that load. Which is nice, right? I'll have to clean everything, but working not too far from the area kind of panned out perfectly for me. Okay, let's start with a stove here. Let me get ready here. Okay, here's the stove. Look how nicely this is all put together so nicely. I didn't cheap out on the wiring. It's all thick wiring. These clips here. So quite nice. Anything that's a clip, I'm going to pull the copper clip off, or brass clip off, because it adds a little more weight to my load. These are plastic clips, cut them off now because I later spend too much time cutting them. See, one of the aviation snips are so good. You can cut multiple wires. It's really, really good if you haven't used a pair. Once you get used to using it, you'll never want to use anything else. It works so good. And they're sharp enough to get into little clips and little corners. Most snips you have a problem. Nice heavy harness, really nice on that. Okay, pull this wire out. See, I'd be worried about that little wire. I don't worry about that little wire. I always get at the end. Okay, there's one motor here I gotta pull off. I didn't want that to come off, but anyways, it came off now. But so there's a little motor here, and this is a good motor. Screwdriver, I'll just show you in case you're new to my channel, right? All these little mortars, you don't know what they are, but they're little mortars. They all have lots of copper in it. They're really good. See, you just go underneath this after. It's being a bit of a pain, but generally pop it like that. So you're stuck with a winding, see that? Copper winding. What I like using is this tool here. There. There's a copper right there. See, that's just free copper. If you don't know it's there, it's there. See that? How much little copper comes out of that little thing there? It's like human hair, basically. It's real fine, but still adds up as number 2 copper. So if you do see these little mortars, don't let them go. Just pull them off. See that? Nice little copper wad right there. So anyways, just look for those little mortars. Okay, got a hot water tank here. I'm going to take them off it. More brass, see that? Brass there. All these little things add up. There's some water in this one, so it's gonna get wet. You can see how much heavy duty wire I get again. See that? I always find lots of appliances, so there's cords to get all day long, which is good. Trying to organize my yard so it's cleaner. Okay, it's almost empty. It's a General Electric. It must be American made. I don't think they would go to China and make these. Wouldn't make sense. But American companies are doing that all the time. You just gotta go slow so it won't make too much noise. So I'm taking it slow. Otherwise, on a weekday I could just throw it anywhere. Right now it's a holiday. One thing about this bin, it's noisy. Everything you put in here just makes a big rattle. Okay, so that's good. Maybe I'll tackle this because I can put this right directly on top of there. Some stainless steel. Stainless steel, so I'll have to take the face off it. This material. I like how they change the bolt patterns all the time, so you can't really take anything out or repair anything. I mean, not many people have a Torx. People do, but like the average homeowner might not have a Torx, right? Actually add the Torx on this last bit here. Might work. Yeah, perfect. See, usually this should be stainless steel too. It's plastic, so it's super cheap. Two more here. Look at this big piece of plastic I deal with now. See, sometimes it's better just to leave it and sell it the way it is, if you know what I mean. A little bit more wire here. The brains of the joint. Really? Okay. I guess the wire will make up the difference, I guess. See how? I'm taking multiple wires off. You can't do that with a single cutter, right? See that? And then I'll take the elbows off. See that? Mark off this. Nice little harness. And I still have some behind it also on the bottom. This one, since I'm here, I'm just going to knock off these little contacts. Those are the connection points. Okay, let me take this stuff off here. Okay. Okay, I want to show you the skin here. The skin, I don't see any screws really, to be honest. No screws, nothing. I don't know what's holding it. Well, okay, maybe on the bottom there's a couple screws, but there's nothing on the sides at all. Okay, now we change the bolt pattern again. See? This one here. I don't know why they would change the pattern. There's only 2 screws on the bottom. Well, this plate is about 4 or 5 pounds. 4 pounds for sure. It's got quite a bit of weight. Okay, so we have a doorless washing machine now. It's about maybe 3 or 4 degrees right now, so it's a little chilly, but not too bad. Just don't know if this was copper. I don't think it was copper. I think it was aluminum. It was copper. Sounds copper, huh? Can't believe that. but I have to get that right bit I had last time for this. Yeah, that's right. Take this one off. It's a problem, you know, you need a wide arrangement of tools, and bits and stuff, because everything's a different screw, it seems like. Has to be one right under the clip here. Okay. Should almost come out, but there's going to be something holding it here on the very bottom here, but I don't see a shaft or nothing here. I don't feel like taking it all apart. There's too many screws and garbage. So maybe no, it doesn't. Oh, I see. I have to get my other pry bar stem. Okay. Bar in there. I have to. She's a pin there. I don't see no pin or nothing. You know, well, the shaft is totally gone. I don't know what happened there. Basically all it is, just brass. Okay, here's the motor. See, I couldn't see the nut here. It's weird. There's a nut here. But when I was trying to strip it, I couldn't see it. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. I couldn't see it. So, like the shaft went low or something. Or I would have to take off like about 10 screws. So this, you're supposed to from on top, this out. This nut, then would release most of this crap would come off, right? Yeah, okay, the screws on this side too now. So sometimes so cast aluminum there. I put some kind of heavy metals. It's dirty, but I don't know. Who knows? Sometimes scrapyards say, "Yeah, just throw in a shred." So if I'm gonna throw in a shred, I might as well throw in a heavy shred, right? Okay, so nice looking copper mortar. Got lucky there. cast aluminum. Put this in this bucket. And anything mortar, copper, transformer, I'll throw in here. Okay, these guys kind of you see motors like this, they don't know it's a motor. It's like it is a copper winding in there. It's a valve. I'll show you here. You guys might not know. Some of you guys are new to scrapping or just not aware. I'm trying to get this bracket split. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is what you have here. So you'll have a couple of pieces of brass here. You just pop it off. Like that. Okay, so multiple ways of doing this, but people talking grinders. You don't need grinders. You just go like this. See that? Don't need a grinder. And if the thing doesn't want to break, you can use a cutter. Look, I use a cutter also. Don't want the glasses with me, so. Okay, so this is what's buried in this thing. People don't realize. So when you're scrapping these things out, see this? Do you want to leave that kind of copper behind? I wouldn't. See that? That's what's copper, like tiny little mortar. And some of these machines have, you know, 3 or 4 of these on there. So one piece here that's stuck in here. Some have 3 or 4 of those on there. I got an old Coke machine. It's a bottle dispensing machine, and there's probably about 40 of these on there. I cut everyone off there because I'm not leaving stuff like that behind. Stuff like that behind, if you know what I mean. Because that stuff is valuable. I just got tangled up here, so I'm just cut it a bit. See that? Number 2 copper right there. See that? Always at the end. Machine is slippery. Okay, so there's also a valve I took off here that connected here, so basically stripped. Nothing else you can do to this thing. Okay, I just want to show you the weight here is 4.5. I must be at 4 pounds 5 ounces. I'm thinking. So you know that's I'm getting what, 52 cents. So that's already over $2 and maybe 25 cents for this little cover only. That's almost more than the whole dishwasher, if you know what I mean. So, and then plus I got the mortar off there, so I'm taking probably, you know, 10 bucks off there, at least $5, $6, $7 off there. Versus if I don't strip it, it's only going to get maybe $3, you know. So some things you have to strip, right? Where's that? Supposed to see. How heavy are these things here? I think maybe 4 pounds, 3.5. Oh, it's 5.2. Well, 5 pounds. See, this stuff is so dense and heavy; it's hard to tell, right? Okay, so pretty good. So it's always nice to check and try, right? But that mortar I showed you probably at least got a pound of copper on there, probably. Okay. These are all little appliances, but my theory is, like, if it doesn't weigh really anything, don't strip it. It's not worth it. This got a little more weight, but most of the stuff like here, it's mostly plastic, so you really don't want to waste your time, to be honest. Another adapter here. And these adapters go for this car charging thing, so I think it might still be good. Thinking that works with that one. What's this one here? This is so dinky, I don't think this is going to be good for that. That's heavy duty, that transformer. Even this transformer doesn't weigh nothing. So, you have to know what to strip and what not to strip, right? If you don't know, you can always, like I say, do something later on and try. This is an adapter here. Easy to strip, as you can see. Right. Brass sleeves here. Come off pretty easy. Use your transformer, you can pull the circuit board off. So you have a transformer here for your bucket. Okay, so then we open. It has a torque so long. No, so I may be able to open this one. Open it for just for look. Let it go. Oh, here, right here. There's. Goes through. I can open it. Okay, I can open it. Just take a look. It's a little bit heavier, so. This one's not so bad because it's got a little bit of weight on it. The other ones are super light. Even has a little bit of cast aluminum. So plastic. Wire. See how I'm breaking off, not cutting it, so I'm taking the connection with me so I can enhance my value a little bit. That's just your connections, your different speeds, I guess. Okay, so chuck that in plastic. So we have our mortar here. It's pressed on. Let's see. Gears, more plastic. So it's got quite a bit of cast on this one. Actually not that bad. Like I said, I had weight to it. So it's got a copper spool, I think. Yeah, so it's not that bad. Make sure it's copper. Yeah, I think it's copper. And then we have a little rotor. So we're gonna press out these little clips here. Actually got one of these ice picks. Maybe we'll do it. if I can just pound her out. No, but it's holding a bearing. There it is. Okay, that's that. Same routine as this side. There it is. We have 2 pieces of cast, rotor. We got some copper on this. So much angle on this stupid thing. Okay, the wire. That's not too bad. There's another one here weighs half the weight. Half the weight. See the difference. See what's in the difference here. It's similar looking actually, but a lot lighter. Weird. It all depends, you know, if you want to just spend time and look. This bit is a pain. Just wants to always slip off. I want to just look and see exactly how it's built. You might say it's worth looking at, right? I don't have a screwdriver. I do actually have a screwdriver like that. Not in here. It's amazing how durable this plastic is. Use all my force on it and still can't break it. It's just like a nylon material. It's not really plastic. So I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's always okay to look. It doesn't hurt to look, right? See exactly what you got inside there. See, it doesn't have the cast, so that extra weight came from the cast, right? This one is just so looks like it might have the same rotor. Okay, up there. A couple little rotors and then same, a little smaller. So I'd say it's up to you guys if you want to do it or not. There are options there. Okay. And one here is a Samsung. Okay. It's built a little differently. It's got all kind of like a package. Everything's kind of housed. Electronics is all housing. So all little clips everywhere. Cheap board. plastic face, but I think this might be aluminum, maybe. No, maybe not. Plastic, I think. Can't really tell. Could be aluminum. I think it's plastic. Yeah, it's plastic. Sometimes the insert is aluminum, so that one's cheap. Okay, here's your waterproof board. It's epoxied in there, the whole board. That could be why maybe they break down, because they don't breathe. You know what I'm saying? Material overheats inside, maybe. I'm not sure, but there's really nothing there. Nothing really there, to be honest. Low grade harness. Okay, over there. Okay, let me take some screws off the back just to see if there's something inside. Okay, here I took about 20 screws out already. At least 20 screws. Okay. Screws are everywhere, all around it, everywhere. Oh, this is steel. Wow, a lot of stuff in there. I've seen so much stuff in the microwave. That's steel. Stainless, that part here. Okay, well, where do we start? Okay, last camera, my battery died, so let's take off the boards. The mortar. Okay, I'm just gonna start cutting. It's very interesting, this thing, huh? Look at that. There's stuff here. The circuit board. Okay, so just gonna cut every connection point off. So, back. Separate. Okay. Like so many little relays, and unbelievable how much stuff they had back then. It must be fairly old, this thing. It's not normal the amount of stuff they have in here. Today they went with a lot less material today. But this possibly being a commercial one, you know, they're all day long just being used, especially if you're at 7-Eleven or something, lunchtime, right? You're going through this like crazy. See the wire harness. It's all heavy duty. So a copper transformer. Dual transformers, yeah, that's what I like to see. 2 transformers. That's what I thought there'd be 2 transformers. So I had a commercial one I found before. Super heavy. So many screws, I thought I had them all. One more. One more hiding there. So heavy. There's even something underneath there. So there should be 2 magnetrons, I would think. That's what I've seen before. That's what I found. Oh yeah, right, 2. See, 2. So much stuff up here. Oh, some more assembly here. Wow, big heavy border on that one. Okay. So we're actually, this almost looks like stainless. Nope. Okay, that was aluminum there or something. Okay. So it's holding this thing here now. Loose. It's probably loose, it's just sitting there or something. The wire's holding it or something. It's just sitting kind of in the clip here. So what's really holding it, I wonder? It's loose. Okay. There's got to be another way of getting this apart. Circuit board here. Okay. Circuit board. Transformer here. Should relays. transformer. Pretty hard plastic, doesn't want to break. Okay. A little bit of wire here. Just kind of curious on bottom here. Yeah, that's what's going to get it top off. 4 screws on the bottom. Two more screws here. 3 actually. Okay, in the border. Put that one down. Okay, 2 copper. That's copper. Yeah. 2 copper transformers. Now, probably 2,000 watts probably this thing. I think. Take it off from here. Pull the motor off from there, that's all I need. Okay. I don't know how I can get this piece of what is this here? Bottom stainless steel? No. Strange. Just that bottom plate stainless steel. It's it's fused in there. I'm not going to grab it, but it's just weird how they have one piece. So just the whole bottom is stainless, but is anything stainless steel here? No. Nope. No, it's bizarre. Why would they even do that? So there's no way. It's kind of like riveted in there. It's not really worth it, to be honest, but it's interesting. Here's the blower. Okay, this is crap anyways. Do the same thing to this. Pulling the motor out from behind. So, sometimes the best way of doing it. Okay, you've seen it. 2 copper transformers, a bunch of copper motors. Actually pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Okay. Okay. So I'm filling appliances up, you know. Do the best I can, right? Actually a lot of weight to this stuff, so I lost, well, I got clean stainless steel, but if I would have just sold it dirty, I think it would average out the same, to be honest. People don't realize when something's dirty, you know, it's not clean, right? Start separating the steel, you know, you notice difference in weight. So just gonna buzz around, see what other stuff I can throw in. It's been sitting. Let's do on there. This is kind of dirty aluminum, but you can't get it out, and there's more steel than aluminum, so let's throw in a steel pile. As long as I can unload my van, no problem. Go back to Vancouver. Grab those appliances that I saw. Not leave them there, if you know what I mean. Okay, put this mortar on. Just want to see. Looks like it's almost got copper mixed, like half and half, maybe in the inside coils or something. Okay, if I can get a bit here, I'll open it up and we'll see. Stand by. This is ridiculous. You know what? Okay, they make it look like there's a copper layer inside. They take the plating and change the plating, but it's still the same aluminum. That is a total joke. I thought it would be copper because I've seen some that are, you know, mixed. Aluminum here. There's your heavy inside rotor type thing. Anyways, pretty well a joke if I'll tell you. It's just, see, here's all these connections here. pull these out here. And then these connections might pop out. It might pop out. You know, you can always hit with a hammer, right? Hit with a hammer, it's just going to disintegrate the back of it. And it probably all comes out. Right, see that, how it's coming out? So it's somewhat molded in the plastic. See the brass there? Right? See that? Rubber brass, I would think. Well, you gotta put a magnet on there to tell 100%. Magnet disappeared again. Anyways, you may have lost it on some of my junk. Okay, anyways, sometimes just sell it the way it is, to be honest. Not worth it now. I devalued some value off it. Well, I do have some clean. I can pop the bearing out, but you know, they might be paying 20 cents, 25 cents to me right now. I'm not sure. Aluminum's pretty high. Okay, these brown looking stoves taken apart. See the wire is more heavy duty. Everything seems to be clipped on. Temperature sensor. Okay, so you have one wire here. It's a heavy duty wire, probably strippable. There's two, I guess, like that. Pretty thick wire. Well, they give me 80 cents for this stuff anyway, so I'm getting more money for this. Not exactly number one, but getting close. So these knobs here, cast aluminum. I'm gonna take those off. Bunch here. So, and also these should be all brass. These switches. You can take these switches off if you want. Take the clips from behind, right? Don't take the switches off from the front, unless you want the switch, but too old. And then here, two clips either side. Knock these knobs off. And this will be aluminum, this facer. What the hell ran across here? I thought I saw something run across. See, aluminum here. What's the cat? Here I knew I saw something run across. It's a cat. It ran like a bullet. See, this one here, you can just, it's not put off like this. It's gonna have a copper mortar also there, or a winding. It's kind of like a mortar there. A little brass here. Deal with that later. This will be shred. Deal with the switches over there. There's also going to be a fuse panel here. Fuse panel is good. I always take them out. I crammed. I should think there's 2 cats that come here, I believe. I'm not sure. This is a nut to the back. I'll just technically take one side off, but it's not breaking. Okay, so like you've seen before, what I do, I always take these off. Broke. This rod here comes out. See that? Pull the rod out. These are going to be copper. I'll just pop these off right away since I'm here. Fuses here too, you can take apart if you wanted. There's brass on the ends of the fuses. Some are aluminum, some are brass. Okay, so there's also a few elements here that I might the wire goes through. Those wires. Problem is so much grease on here, everything's fused in there, if you know what I mean. So cut that one there. Okay, the next one should come through. But you know, if you leave it alone, it's okay too. You don't have to pull them out because they're a bit of a pain. This wire's behind the. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so you've seen it. Very simple strip out. This might be copper, this wire. Also, I've seen the stainless steel too before. So, okay, that's it. So, not too bad. It's all stripped out. Okay, so I think this blower. Take the blower off for now. Yeah, that's quite the copper mortar in there, actually. Take it apart another day, but you can see it in there. So I'm not going to even try to sell this, because if that fails, people can die. So that's supposed to pump out the toxic, you know, natural gas, carbon monoxide. Supposed to pump it out, so I'm not going to even try to sell that. It's pretty heavy, but I'll take it apart another day. You can see the motor. Okay, I'm going to pull the rest of this couple taps off here. But first time I ever got one like that, probably because they didn't have a chimney in the house, so they had to vent out the side of the wall or something. That's probably what they probably did. That's what I'm thinking. Someone said propane, but they don't have propane here. Maybe in the mountains or something, but not locally here in the city. Wouldn't make sense, because you can go electricity, you know. Propane's usually in the bush. Anywhere in the interiors. The brass is building up big time again. Thing fell off. I never tried to strip these, but don't seem to strip that easy. Put it down. A better angle, I guess. Supposed to be a pretty big piece of brass on the inside, but I never really bother. Aluminum here. What's the wire on this thing? Well, okay, I know why, because it had that blower. Blower ties into everything. I don't know why, you know, didn't notice all the wire, but all of a sudden makes sense. So it was hooked up to the boiler, the blower, I mean. Okay, so yeah, not gonna bother. There's also inside here, there's a valve. I tried unscrewing this here. It's like an anode. It could be aluminum or it could be zinc, but I tried, but it's like, it's impossible. People say you have to oh, this one's unscrewing. Here, let's see what happens. This is plastic, so this is probably not the right side. Put that one back. Let's see if I can open the other side. Supposed to be an anode for like trellises. I don't know about this until my viewers told me about it. Okay. Let's see if I can salvage this one. If it's no, this is too loose. Because the rod that goes down about 3 feet at least. Huh. That's what you get for an anode, a rusty rod. Sometimes there's a nut on top, so this doesn't have it. That's probably why they rust out really bad. Because the anode, I think what it does is keeps the tank from rusting. Okay. The other day, the pail was 2.2. I got 11.7, so I got over 9.5 pounds of brass. It's over $20. So I was happy with that. Adds up fast. This one's clean. Didn't even. Okay, let's see. Okay. 12. Okay, so anyways, brass is looking good. Got the scale for my son. Gave it to me for my birthday, so I think it's the other one I had was bigger. I thought it was a little more heavy duty. It's a little kind of a cheap one, but for small weights it's okay. It says it's good for 300 pounds, but the base would never handle 300 pounds. It would just disintegrate. Okay, so I got a few more things to unload in my vehicle, and then I'm going to head out on the road. Okay.